Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to create a painting based on this reference photo using a dip pen and watercolors. First of all, I want to share the photographer's social media handle here and send a big thank you for capturing such a beautiful shot. Let's get started. I've already done the sketch with pencil, and now I'm going over it using waterproof ink and a dip pen to create the final lines. As usual, I begin the painting process with the larger areas. I'm mixing cobalt turquoise with cobalt blue. For the darker areas, I add more cobalt blue to the mix. I'm using a mix of yellow ochre and just a tiny bit of burnt sienna. For the shadowed areas, I add more burnt sienna to deepen the color. Now I'm using burnt sienna with some madder deep for the lower part of the wall and just burnt sienna for the top parts. Here, I'm mixing Hooker's green with just a little bit of olive green. I'm using Hooker's green alone for the darker areas and the mix with olive green for the lighter parts. I wanted a cool dark color here, so I mixed ultramarine blue with a little raw umber. I used the same mix with extra blue for the hanging clothes. Here I mixed hooker's green with a bit of burnt sienna for the second layer of the plants in the left window. For the building in the back, I used Mars brown with some burnt sienna. I used the same mix, plus a bit more burnt sienna for the roof. Here, I'm adding burnt sienna mixed with some madder deep again because I felt like the color faded too much after drying. I want a cool shadow tone here, so I've got burnt sienna with a bit of Mars brown, and I'm adding a touch of cobalt blue. For another cool and dark mix, this time I'm combining Payne's Gray with ultramarine blue. I thought it might be a good idea to add a second layer here. Now I'm using cerulean blue for the sky. For the upper parts, I'm dabbing in some scattered cobalt blue. For the roof and darker shadows, I'm using sepia with a bit of yellow ochre. I'm also using a tiny bit of sepia with ultramarine to create cool, dark shadows on the ground. I mixed burnt sienna with just a touch of ultramarine for the shadows falling on the right side of the ground. I used burnt sienna plus a bit of madder deep and a bit of cobalt blue for the shadow on the wall. For the upper shadow, I mixed ultramarine with a little raw umber. I applied it thickly because the color fades when dry. I used the same mix, but this time diluted for the lower parts. Now I'm going back in with my dip pen to add a few final details. I really enjoy this part. It helps tie everything together. I hope you enjoyed watching this process as much as I enjoyed painting it. Let me know in the comments what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.